Hey guys, it is Envy here, and today we're going to be going over an elemental hit assassin build that I 3D crafted. So before I get into the build, I actually want to give out where I got my inspiration from to make this build. I got my inspiration from Doomistry, Navandis Gaming, and Subtractum. I used some of their items and cluster jewels and stuff in this build, so I would like to give a shout out to all three of these guys, and I'll link the channels in the description. I believe I didn't use any items from Doomistry's build, but I started looking into Elemental Hit after I saw this video. So, again, big shout out to all three of these guys. I'll link their stuff in the description. So the only reason that I actually created an Elemental Hit Assassin in the first place is because I saw that in the patch notes, if I look for Assassin here, the critical part didn't actually get hit, only the poison got hit. So I thought that would be a very good idea for me to create an elemental hit assassin because of the fact that it didn't actually get a hit. And if I look up elemental hit assassin, you can see that it's not actually a thing, and only a hit wonder is a thing, and this is not a wonder. I don't even know how that guy hit on a one because it's a bow skill. If anyone knows how, let me know. I'm kind of dumb, so I just put on a bow. But anyway, yeah. So note that this is best in slot item set, but I don't know if it is actually each item is to its fullest DPS potential. If you guys find any upgrades that are potentially able to be made, let me know. And if I did any error in config, let me know, or skills. I did this level 24, because I didn't know +4 was before or after I calculated the level, but it might be on 21. So it's either 28 mil DPS or 35. I don't actually know. Someone let me know. I don't know how it's calculated. Anyway. So for the tree, I basically just looked for crits and LA damage like you normally do. And I only made a very budget version of this in standard because I was trying to theory craft things before Expedition League. So I did not try this yet, so I don't know the QOL of this. So the life is 4k with 75 to all resists, but the 75 to chaos resistance heavily relies on the cluster jewels having the chaos resistance little passive here. And most of these things I did tier 1 max roll, so this is going to be extremely high mirror tier items. So a build like this one, which I believe, if I recall correctly, is Subtractum's. Yes, right? Yeah, because he took it later, I remember, specifically. And he had the thicket bow, that's where I got the idea. Anyway, a build like this one may be just better, just flat out better, because of the fact that I forgot what I was trying to say. Because of the fact that the items aren't all mirror tier, and they kind of are mirror tier now that I think about it. But I didn't add that. I should actually add some. I'm gonna add that right now. Increase elemental hit attack speed on a crown. Ooh. Can it be put on an Asenath's chant? Asenath's chant. Is there a way to put an implicit corrupt, maybe? Ooh. I think that's a labyrinth thing, yeah? Interesting. I wonder. The only reason I didn't add corrupted implicits for all of these is because it's extremely hard to actually get these in games, so it would basically just be a free. It would just be unfair, I think, because these items would be nearly impossible to get if they all had perfect corrupted implicits. So I'm not actually going to add anything. But that is actually kind of clever. I didn't think about that. Anyway. For the bandits, I took 2 passive points. And the reason I took 2 passive points is because it gives me a little bit extra life. I was debating getting rid of these 2 for a Lyra, right? Which would be nice, right? It's more deeps, more DPS. However, it's slightly less life, and it does give me more resist, so I could possibly go into my items and save on life rolls. But I'm pretty tied for life here. I have life on every single piece of my thing that isn't a unique, besides clusters, because I'd have to get rid of a thing. Like if I go to one of my clusters, where are they? If I go to a medium cluster, I can't actually put life on this because it's a prefix, right? Yes, life's a prefix. So I would have to give up damage on my large cluster to do that. If I recall correctly. Why is Feed the Free implicit? I think I'm in a bug. Or I think I caused. Yeah, I went to edit. Implicits 2, right? Did that fix it? No. Implicits. That's the wrong cluster, Jewel. I know it's the right one. Implicits 2. That's the wrong direction. What am I doing? Okay. Oh boy, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, sorry about that. But I accidentally did something with the large clusters. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just kind of tight on life in this build in general. I suppose I could go into the soul sliver here and edit this to give. I just already have life. Yeah, it's just really hard to put life in this build, in my opinion. It's kind of hard to stack life. I can't really think of anything else I would do, because most of the uniques are life. I know this is energy shield. This is 10% life. This has life. This has life. Right? No, you don't have life. Interesting. I guess I do. Because strength. Yeah, it goes strength. Yeah, there's definitely a way to improve this. So I would actually love to you guys in the comments leave recommendations of how I could improve this. Because I'm pretty tight on life, as I already said like 25 times. But it's very hard for me to get some, because I pretty much get it wherever I thought I could. Like, for example, I have a lot of life nodes on the tree. I could potentially, like, go... It's hard to get rid of stuff, in my opinion, in this build. Like, there's not much I can get rid of to get more life, because most of it's pretty crucial on my DPS, which is both an advantage and a disadvantage, because it's hard to, like, level up if everything is important to your DPS, you know? Because I can't really give up acrobatics, right? Because my dodge chance is crazy with it. It goes from 64-54 to like 20, right? Yeah, 24-24. So it's pretty integral to my survivability, not just... So it's more EHP in that sense. My life leech and my life regen is pretty decent, so I'd say that makes up for it. What's the life leech and stuff on this one? Oh, wow, it's a lot better. Interesting. It has degen though, right? Total degen. Total net regen, that life regen, that mana regen. That doesn't make any sense to me, but regardless. I don't really know where I could get more life and survivability in this build. Also, let's just give 10% life, I forgot. Yeah, this is kind of weird. Because I don't think anything I could do. Actually, I have an idea. For the quiver, where is the quiver? Where is the quiver? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my crit chance is basically a really nice thing about this build is you get 100% crit chance so easy. Like you don't have to do much to get it, which is so nice. So for prefix, I can get rid of this for some life, right? I would lose not that much deeps, and I would get a lot more life. So yeah, so 99 life on that is nice. On the booties, I think I can snag more life if I go tier 1 max roll, I suppose. Why not? Evasion rating life. Yeah, there's just a lot of life that I actually am missing out on. Now that I look with my brain. Yeah, so basically this is just a build, you know? The purpose of this build, I might have already said this, but I had a high level assassin with no build that I had on it yet. And looking at through these videos, Subtractum, Doomistry, and Nevandus Gaming gave me a great idea, because the Elemental Hit is a very interesting spell, and I really wanted to play an Instack / Connect Blast Wander, but this build is a lot cheaper to invest into at the start, and it scales really well into the end game too, because I have a bow that I currently have. This is the bow that I currently have right now. It's pretty nice, but you can see it's a lot less DPS in this bow, and this just gives me the extra, what's the word? The extra encouragement in actually farming, because I can get such better items, and the initial investment, like I believe this bow, I crafted this for like 4x, maybe 3x. It didn't take much investment, and actually it was like 3x in bench crafts. It was probably like 6x then, right? It took me about 6x to craft, but it was very worth it, you know, mapping at my current level, because right now, I have a Farl's Fur, I don't have these gloves, I don't have most of this stuff, to be honest. I don't have an Aznath chant, and I'm not even self-casting the items, or the Wave of Conviction, like, I'm an autocast. I'm not doing any of this, which is actually a lot of deep that I'm missing out on, but yeah. I'm not casting any of those. I'm not doing anything, including T16 for Sextant, for Scara maps. Feels so clean. The only issue I'm having is bossing, because I don't actually have the 6 link for Claire, or for single target setup. Yeah, I'm just using Claire. And note, this build, like, I believe it's Nevandus Gaming's build. It's either that or another one, actually. It might be Calic Goose, because actually Calic Goose got me interested in the build too. I forgot about Calic, I'm sorry, buddy. He got me also pretty intrigued in this build, and it introduced me to having 2 6 links, so one in the body armor, one in the weapon. The only downside that I can really think of is that Flame Dash cannot have second wind support. There's not enough room because of the 3 link cast and damage taken, and the 4 link this. So this would be in gloves, this would be in boots. Movement is also in boots, yeah, and the helmet is also fully filled up, or 3 out of 4 filled up. So there's just no room to actually put Flame Dash to a second wind support or an increased recovery support, which is the main downside of having 2 6 links, is you can't fit everything that you want. Potentially, I could get rid of increased duration, or excuse me, the user could get rid of increased duration in order to fit a Flame Dash with second wind support. It's basically your call. Immortal Call with increased duration will increase your quality of life in this build. So I would recommend, also it's supposed to be level 1, I would recommend testing both and seeing what you like more. And if you're dying a lot, I would definitely recommend keeping the increased duration, because it would the Immortal Call would help you a lot with that. You could add Steel Skin in here too. Like you could just put Steel Skin in here, and I guess yeah, you could just put Steel Skin here. I didn't talk about steel skin here. Let me think. I'm not sure. Someone in the comments can probably tell, because I know there was a reason I didn't put steel skin, but I might not have had a reason, I just forgot about it. Anyway, yeah. This is basically all. I just 3D crafted a nice assassin build with some nice DPS, some decent survivability. Again, there's definitely room to be improved on somewhere, and I would like your guys' insight in the comments. So that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm looking forward to your guys' criticism. Thank you and goodbye.